My content's not for kids!
What's up, fam? Your boy Dacheldor here, once again, to learn you some knowledge about something you were waiting for. This time, we're talking about the hit video game series, Mega Man. It's a game about a guy who runs around in blue armor shooting the shit out of people. Sounds a lot like me. The only difference is that Mega Man is a robot and he only kills other robots. This is an old trick you've seen from back in the 80s and 90s where they turn the bad guys into robots so they can show extreme violence to children. The Ninja Turtles did it, Mega Man does it, this is Dacheldor approved. The government doesn't want me showing all this violence to kids, but the rule says I just can't show violence against people. Robots. Now unfortunately this means Mega Man can never kill the main bad guy from the series. He's a human named Dr. Wily who looks oddly like Albert Einstein. Why would people from Japan paint Albert Einstein as a villain? I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. Anyway, Wily used to be friends with a doctor called Dr. Light, and they both worked together until they had a falling out of some sorts. In Mega Man 11, they say this falling out is over some sprockets or some shit. But that's retcon as fuck. In the old Mega Man cartoon, they broke up over the decision about how to handle Proto Man, who's the original model before Mega Man. But that's not considered canon. So we don't really know why they originally worked together or why they broke up, only that Dr. Wily wants to use robots to take over the world, and Dr. Light wants to use robots to protect the world. How do you protect the world from robots with guns? A good robot with a gun. In Mega Man 1, Mega Man takes on 6 robots, defeats them and jacks their powers, and then uses their powers to beat Dr. Wily. In Mega Man 2, Dr. Wily escapes. He gets 8 robots to fight Mega Man, but Mega Man beats them, jacks their powers, and uses them to defeat Dr. Wily, but in the end Dr. Wily escapes. In Mega Man 3, Mega Man finally tracks down Dr. Wily after beating 8 new robots and some other weird shit. Then with the help of his brother Proto Man, he actually captures Dr. Wily and puts him in jail. In Mega Man 4, there's a new villain that also has 8 robots Mega Man has to fight, but in the end it turns out it's really Dr. Wily who's escaped and is behind it. In Mega Man 5, there's another new villain that also has 8 robots Mega Man has to fight, but in the end, it turns out it's actually Dr. Wily behind the whole thing. In Mega Man 6, you know what, I think you get the point by now. This process continues until we reach Mega Man 8, the shitty Mega Man. This tanks the original series for a while until someone comes back with retro clones to make 9 and 10, reinvigorating the series so that they can make a badass follow-up, Mega Man 11. And that takes us to current on the original Mega Man series. You're probably thinking, wow, 11 games, that's a lot. You haven't even heard the half of it. There's a whole other series called Mega Man X, which takes place in the future, where robots have outnumbered humans, and robots are broken into both Reploids and Mavericks. In that game, there's a blue robot made by Dr. Light that's been woken up in the future, and he's called Mega Man X. And then there's a red robot made by Dr. Wily called Zero. A blue robot by Dr. Light, a red robot by Dr. Wily. Where have I heard this story before? Anyway, unlike in the other Mega Man games, in Mega Man X, you gotta fight 8 different robots before going up against a boss. Wait a minute. I feel like they're selling me the same game in a bunch of different ways. Anyway, at least there's only 8 Mega Man X's. What? There's another one in development. Then you got 4 spin-offs called Mega Man Zero that are all about the red robot. He's pretty much Mega Man with a lightsaber. Gong 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 gong! Yeah, killed those robots. There's also Mega Man ZX, and then there's some other Mega Mans that we don't talk about. But no matter what you play, the gist is basically fight some robot bosses, jack their powers, defeat their boss, win the game. I think it's basically a good analog for life. When something terrible gets in your way, blow it the fuck up, take its power, and use that to destroy somebody you hate. As far as game series from Earth go, it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I like shooting stuff, dashing, and jumping. That's basically all you do. Now, in addition to thanking you all, fam, I also want to thank the folks over at Patreon. Specifically, the Circle of Magi, which I assume is an important title for someone. Maybe Joe knows. Normally this is the part of the video where I tell you to leave a comment, share, and murder that like button. But I got a little something extra special for you guys if you want to stick around a little longer. On the Joseph March Patreon, I'm doing this series called Dacheldor Investigates. It's a podcast, but it's with me, Dacheldor. I've gotten permission to share the first few minutes of the first podcast right here so that you guys can get a taste for it. If you like what you hear, become a patron and hear the whole thing. And until next time, stay cringy, bitches. Thanks for watching. This content is not for kids.
From the realm of limbo to decide your fate, your adjudicator. Dacheldor investigates.
What is this?
It's your new show, Dacheldor investigates, you dumb shit.
Darmo, don't give me a lip today, okay? I'm not asking what is this. Obviously, it's my podcast. What is this on my screen?
That's the thing you're supposed to investigate. Jeez, I don't understand what part of this is hard for you.
Why are you here, Darmo?
Cause Shakarok refused to do this.
Okay, touche. But I feel like I could do this on my own without any help. What's so fucking funny?
You literally just asked me what is this and started off the show and haven't even figured out how to start the show yet. How you think you could do this on your own is beyond me.
Alright, fine. Since you're begging me, Darmo, you can stay.
Okay, but I'm not helping. This is your podcast, Dacheldor. Nobody came to see me.
Got that right. Technically, though, they can't see either of us. This is all audio.
Yeah, I know that, cockadiddle douche. It was a figure of speech.
Alright, well, how do I watch whatever the fuck is on my screen?
How do you watch what's on your screen? How do you get by in life?
Look, Darmo, you're just gonna sit there and insult me, or you're gonna help me do this?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
Fine, fuck it, I'll figure it out myself.
Nothing is worse than nicking your balls.
What the fuck did I just
Have you ever
do?
nicked your balls?
It's just a commercial. You can skip it in a minute.
This is a commercial? What is this a commercial for?
Manscaped's Lawnmower 2.0 was specifically designed to make manscaping easy.
Okay.
I'm talking butt, balls, body.
You can skip the commercial now.
Featuring skin-safe technology.
Dacheldor, you can see. I might want this. Hold on.
You're nuts.
I'll skip it for you.
100% waterproof and shock.
Damn it, I was watching that.
So
Well, now you're missing the
pro-life, I'm
video.
pro-choice.
Pause it for a second, hold on.
Okay.
Let's get an idea of what it is we're about to listen to here. First of all, this is a video from Earth.
I think they know that.
It's two humans talking to one another.
Lucifer, Morningstar, they know all this.
The video is called Ben Shapiro versus Dave Rubin Is Abortion Murder? What's so funny?
You're about to get canceled on your first episode.
What, is this topic really a hot button for people? Let's get started.
So you are pro-life, I'm pro-choice. I would describe myself at this